let's talk about Wilder. His wife trying to leave. I'm not gonna get into the other things that's going on between Wilder and his wife or whatever. But somebody did point that out that somebody else did point it out that she wanted to fight or I guess she didn't intend to fight. So after his fight, she claimed. I just say this. She claimed they had some issues that had to do with the letters DV, right? And I said it. I mean, anybody um, that knows women and how they operate on that level, soon as you about to retire, you about to get on, then they divorce and take half your money and go get with the younger stud guy that she really been messing with on the side. Now, there was some rumors out here, which I don't really want to harp on this, but there was some rumors out here that he would leave camp and go chase her and go see what she was doing. It was some rumors that allegedly that, it was infidelity going on between them, and he would have to go find her. I mean, you had some people around his camp accusing him of sleeping with some of their women. So, but dude, it's different when a woman do, especially when you the breadwinner. So especially when you got the status or whatever. Right? I think she was on some type of show she was on. I don't know. I don't watch that, but yeah. Nonetheless, man, a lot of these dudes don't realize. Like I keep telling y'all, I talked about this yesterday on the live stream we did about LaShawn McCoy, Dikembe Mutombo, Floyd Mayweather, and Ray J. A lot of these dudes don't understand that leading with your money. It's not gonna keep a woman, bro. Whatever you do, attraction gonna hold a woman. Her like you for you gonna hold her more than some money, because once the money gone, or once you retire from your profession and you slow it down and you retire, and now you can focus on her. She don't want that quality time with you no more because you messing up her routine and shit. So her routine could be, chilling with another dude. That literally could be her routine. Chilling with another dude. Now you at home, you paying attention to what she doing, and she can't move like she used to move or fuck around on you, like she used to fuck around on you. So now you messing up her emotions. So when you retire, guess what? Instead of deal with you, moving around and maneuvering around you and you, I'm being up under you all the time because I know you not retired. You got more time to spend. Guess what? I'm just going to divorce you, get half, do what I want to do, okay, and not have to deal with you no more. So, yeah, she could do a no fault divorce and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, to really spin the narrative and really milking for what he got, she gonna say, he couldn't keep his hands to himself. He was abusive. He was a narcissist. He threw my stuff out. He was, he crazy and all this, and this is what they do. But they don't ever tell about what they do. It can be an isolated incident where Wilder was like, where that router snapped, and then they'll call that emotional abuse. They'll call that straight up abuse. They won't even like just specify some of the time that it's emotional abuse. They blow, you just abusive, and his anger and outrage, and he snaps and it scares the kids, and then they involve the kids if they can, and this is how they break away and get the most. See, when you do a no fault divorce and say, well, irreconcilable differences, okay, you still gonna get your money and all that, but guess what? If you can destroy him in the process of taking his money, that's what a lot of women want to do. I'm telling y'all, a lot of women marry guys, the safe guy, the provider guy. They don't marry the guy that they want. They had kids by the guy that they want, and he didn't always have attachment. He always had access to her, right? So yeah, they'll marry the guy that they want. They'll marry the provider, but usually the guy that got the attraction and the genetic gifts that they're attracted to, he don't have the money. He don't really have the money like that. So with him not having the money like that, so then they had the kids by him, and then they get the provider simp dude. You know what I'm saying? They get him a couple kids to secure the bag and always had an attachment. And you got to understand that baby mama is forever, my G. It's forever. Think about it. Women use their tears to get out of murder cases, to get out of charges. Women use their tears to get out of everything. And I've seen it happen recently where, baby mama cry. They ain't been together, did a ninja dirty. She'd cry. And I need some financial help. I'm the mother of your child and I need some help. You always got that attachment where you gotta help her. Wild shit. They start crying to you. These ninjas be weak. These ninjas be weak for these women. She gonna cry and put the waterworks on, and you gonna give in, even though she did you dirty. And one night she gonna like it ain't going right. She getting treated bad by the streets after y'all done divorced. And she be like, "Can I come over? Can we talk?" And she want to give you some box to get that access again. This all games she play. If she try to spin the block. You know what I'm saying? She try to split the block. You got to leave that where that's at. That's what I'm telling y'all. When you and your baby mama done, I know it's hard, because they be the ones calling, or you done with any women, and I know it's hard because they be the ones initiating sex. They tell everybody else you still hitting it, but they the ones that's calling you over to hit it. So that's where ultimate dick discipline come in. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that where, hey, you gotta leave them hoes where they at. That's when mistakes happen. That's when, babies happen and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just learn to be sexually disciplined with them. And that's the ultimate sign of sexual discipline. You could tell somebody that, you had a long past with, intimate past with that, no, I'm good. That's what they try to do. They try to use tears in the box to get out of every situation. That's their play. They try to use tears in the box to get out of every situation. I say it again. They try to use tears in the box to get out of every situation. So at the end of the day, it's just to the point where you got to have that self-discipline, and you really got to cut her off like she the op, and she is the op. Even if y'all got young children together, she the op. Right? And a lot of these women that marry these dudes, back to my point, they don't have your back. They got your interest in your money. So a lot of these dudes, I can't believe it. They just don't be knowing when women fuck with them or don't fuck with them. And I don't know if they don't know or they don't care. That's a great question. Once again, I don't know if they don't know or if they don't care. Or they can't tell. But the one thing about them Southern brothers, they still believe in getting married. They still pushing getting married. And a lot of them still be in the church. And while their father is a pastor. But it's a reason why a lot of brothers left the church. You know what I'm saying? It's a big reason why a lot of brothers left the church. Because they straight up pandering to women. And you listen to them, it's going to lead you. Listen to pastors and preachers and all that, and it's lead you astray. There's a lot of hypocrisy in the church too. But you know what? I'm not here to speak on that. I'm not here to speak on that, right? But to continue on, to carry on or whatever, we could see that she ain't really fuck with him like that, and never have. It's just for the status. For some reason, the guys can't see that. The guys can't see that. And this is their playbook. So now this is all part of our integral plot to take him for as much money as possible. That's just what it is. This all part of the integral plot to take him for all the money possible and to make sure the divorce is 100% a go. This is what this is about. You add all this abusive stuff in and all this bullshit that he did. They never add the good stuff or the shit that they did. And a lot of times they're the ones that's initiating the trauma. They the ones that's raising their voice, yelling at you, overspending money, putting you in the masculine frame by yelling, screaming, and all that stuff, and and they the ones that initiate the abuse, physically and verbally, and anything else you could think of in between. They the ones that initiate that. But at the end of the day, these athletes, they just like being charity cases. They like leading with their money and thinking, the money is gonna hold them. But during your profession, you so busy that they can just spend your money and go fuck with the nigga they really want to fuck with. I told y'all, like 98% of married dudes are not the man that the woman really want to be with. I'm telling you what, they just a safe provider guy. I'm telling you, they not the guys that these women want to be with. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all, it really ain't about money. A lot of the times it's about attraction. A lot of these dudes leading with their money, I drive women up. Yeah, the women look at you as a trick. And that's why I tell you dudes, don't lead with money, especially if you're going to get attached. If you lead with money and you going to, be in a relationship and you going to marry her, bruh, Guess what? When that money is gone, when that money is gone, she gone. When that attraction is, you can't buy love. You can't buy loyalty. Or when you retire and now you can pay attention to how she moving, and she can't move and fuck around and be as free because you ain't training, you ain't, got these obligations. Now she taking you on business trip. He taking you on business trips. Now he in your mix. Now he micromanaging kind of what you spend. He can kind of see what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Now she don't have the free will that she once had. So now she like, all right, the ride is over with. This nigga gonna be busy. This nigga gonna be all in my mix. Hey, let's split. The divorce, like Coach Greg Adams say, is planned before the marriage. This is the silly games they play. And people like, damn, CJ, you was right. You called this. I've seen this story so many times. And even if a woman rock with you and got your back like 4 flats on a Cadillac in my Mike Epps voice, even if she rock with you and she locked in with you, she fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Women are plugged into their emotions. It can change. Emotions change at the minute, at a second, at the drop of a dime. That's why I tell you, you feel like you want to, you want to do somebody dirty, you want to send them to the upper room, sleep on it. Sleep on it for a day or two. And I guarantee you sleep on it for, 8 to 12 hours, whatever, then you sleep. You get a nice, good sleep on it. You're not going to feel the same way when you wake up. You sleep on it for another, you think about it, sleep on it for 2 days. If you still feel that same way, then you thought about it. Go do what you do. But I guarantee you, after one sleep cycle, after a couple of days of chilling and sleeping about it, man, it ain't even that serious. It ain't even that serious. But women's emotions is like a crazy roller coaster with screws and corks and ups and downs and turns and bends. They can just, they can be prisoners to their emotion. And then it's not like, their friends are logical or their counsel is logical. Everybody pander to women and tell her she right. She should leave you. And guess what? You be the number one enemy of her counsel. If her homegirls, her mother, you know what I'm saying? My mom told me a story about how my great grandmother told my aunt to leave a man that adored her. Oh, you would be surprised, man. We got competition, bro. Like it's literally when you in a relationship with a woman, bro, and you know her family or whatever, it's really you versus the family. Because one thing women do, can't shut the fuck up. She gonna tell them everything bad about you, everything about the sex life. She gonna tell you everything you done did. She gonna make you out to be the villain. So then when you come around and meet these people, or even after you meet them, you a great guy. But after a while, when you start coming around, they gonna start acting funny. And then niggas be wondering why, women be wondering why men don't want to come around their families and shit no more. They done dogged you out. Niggas acting funny. You know what I'm saying? The women, the family treating you, when chicks being fake and shit. And wonder why dudes don't want to come around. That's what women do. Can't keep their mouth shut. Tell their homegirls everything about you, and then they don't like you. Then they acting fake and shit. Like, really, the price of a relationship really don't add up. You the villain. She can turn your kids against you. She can take your dog away from you. She can take your hat away, or your house away from you. She can take your hat collection, your shoe collection. Shane Mosley's wife tried to take his balls. She tried to force him to get a vasectomy in a marriage, and she tried to force that, and she took his championship belts. All that what, for a piece of box that really don't get wet for you like that, for who really don't love you like that, who really don't care about you like that? Because like we seen multiple. It was a comedian, and he was talking about, he thought his wife loved him. He got sick like he was gonna die, and she left his ass. It was a chick on Kendra G show talking about her husband was on his deathbed, and she on a single show looking for a new dude before he passed. These women, when they marry these dudes and be locked in with certain dudes, you just a safe, providing, simp ass nigga, especially if you a stepdaddy. You're not the nigga of her dreams. You're not the man of her dreams. The man of her dreams should never marry because he had never comply. And she know that. They attracted to toxicity. They're attracted to negativity. And I got a video coming on the Patreon. I don't know where I'm going to drop it. Women are happy in their misery. When they miserable, they happy. And I think all the dudes that's good with women, as much shit as they talk about Future, as much shit as they talk about Chris Brown, as much shit as they talk about all those guys, these women will easily get those guys access before they give a gentleman access, a true gentleman. And that's what you got to learn. Women are happy, miserable. When they miserable and complaining, that's when they happy. You can't keep no woman happy, bro. Your money not going to keep no woman. Your attraction and your sex game will keep a woman around longer than some money. But hey, Check out the music entertainment playlist. Check out the heavyweight boxing talk playlist. Check out the real one-on-one playlist. Hit the link tree. Check out the Patreon. Like when I'm kicking on here, check out the free game 89 side of the Patreon. I got 3 different tiers. But also that's in the link tree. Also X. I'm on X, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Check out the Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Run on the bottom of the screen. That's in the link tree as well too. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.